have you, I don't know, some strengths or weaknesses being here as well?
I don't have a problem with anything. We don't particularly have a problem with anything except for a little bit of vandalism, and most of the vandalism comes from the broken glass and the maintenance or the lack of maintenance on the building.
Okay.
So if we have broken glass, it's like graffiti. They just add to it. The kids will get back here in the back and they'll throw rocks against the broken glass that's there, and sometimes they'll break a new one, and all it's doing is just inviting trouble.
That's true.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
Do you think this is a good area for business, for any other kinds of business?
Sure. Yeah, it's a great area. And if someone was allowed to move in, they could certainly capitalize on it. Subway down here is doing great.
I know they said Subway's doing really well.
Yes. Subway's doing good, but I think something's wrong if the buildings have been completed September 3 years ago, and nothing's been rented. There's something out there wrong, but. It's also detrimental to, and I wrote your president a letter not very long ago, and copied the mayor. Okay. I found it kind of strange that the mayor had a bike ride across the street. It was maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, and they assembled up in the parking lot right where the administration building is, and. I was down here at 8 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, and they all assembled, and then there was 400 police cars with them, and of course that's just a show, I guess. Right. And they all took off, and they went down Wesleyan, and I fully expected them to kind of come up the street or the back way or something, and they came. Then about 35, 40 minutes later, they came back up Wesleyan, went into the parking lot. And left. You know, and I think the mayor should have at least come across the street.
Yeah.
Okay. So you think that's a very?
I think that's the management across the street didn't want the mayor to see
the area.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
So it's a lack of attention.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we're here for.
And the. Let's just assume from when all this started, let's say, broken glass. I see students crossing the street all day long, and certainly they're going to the bookstore or Subway, and they'll either stand across the street or look and point at the broken glass. They'll stop in front of the broken glass, and it's got to be an image problem for the college. It has to be. Then I have students come in here, and they'll ask me, what's going on over here? You know, and parents will come through the door, and they say, well, we were thinking about going over to college here, but is it safe?
You know, talked about that.
And you know, as I told one let's see, it was maybe last Thursday or Friday, I said, gee, you know, it's got to be safe. We haven't had a murder over here in at least 2 weeks. That's true. Because there was one down here on Bond.
Oh, really?
That's right. The 14-year-old kid jumped out of a car and hit a guy and killed him. And they've got him in juvenile now.
Oh, yum.
But in my opinion, it's only a matter of time that if this stuff is not repaired,
right?
Okay. And we keep on drawing everything negative over to here.
Okay.
They're going to grab one of these little girls walking across the street over here, or they're going to grab one jogging around the building, and you're going to find her back here in the alley. Okay. I'm not trying to say anything.
But you've been here long enough to have your opinion, and you see what we don't see. I mean, we're just students here, just coming and going, but you're here constantly. It is scary, but it's true what you're saying.
Yeah.
And also,
yeah, I am.
And